Now you are going to know about, see, you know hyperbola, you know hyperbola. This is hyperbola. If you join any 2 points on this hyperbola, this is the chord of the hyperbola. So the midpoint of the hyperbola, let us take x1 comma y1. Then when you know midpoint is there, when the midpoint is given, then the equation of this chord is t is equal to s1. T is equal to s1. T is equal to, when midpoint is given, midpoint of the chord of the hyperbola given, then the equation of that chord is t is equal to s1. Likewise in the ellipse also same. So what is the equation of hyperbola? X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. If I send this side, x square by a square minus y square by b square minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of hyperbola. T means tangent equation. Wherever x square is there, that means you will get x1. So you will get here, the equation of this chord will be x1 by a square minus y1 by b square minus 1 is equal to s1 means what? This is s. If I remove 0, the s1 means wherever x is there, x1 will be substituted. So x1 square by a square, where is the y is there, we replace y1 square by b square minus 1. This is called equation of the chord. Minus 1 will be cancelled, that is okay. So this is equation of the chord. And what is the equation of the diameter of this hyperbola? Equation of the diameter of the hyperbola is nothing but locus of the points of all these midpoints of all the midpoints of the chord is the diameter. Now we are going to learn, that is the last topic. Then tomorrow we will start asymptotes and rectangular hyperbola. That is the last topic of this hyperbola. One is rectangular hyperbola and another one is asymptotes. But this is advanced level questions will ask. Even though they asked some previously some questions. So we will discuss that also. Tomorrow this chapter will be end. Yesterday if you had a class, so today only we used to complete it. So because we did not have yesterday class, so tomorrow we will complete. Tomorrow I will take like. See here. So diameter of the ellipse will be, diameter of the hyperbola will be, equation of diameter of hyperbola. Equation of diameter of hyperbola will be, let us take the midpoint. All the locus of the midpoints of the chord is the diameter. Let that locus of the point is h comma k, and you know the locus is satisfying t is equal to s1. T is equal to s1 is the equation of the chord. So it should be satisfy this condition. So t is means what? x1 by x1 by a square minus y1 by b square. Now just I wrote na. Minus 1 is equal to x1 square by a square minus y1 square by b square minus 1. If I substitute here h comma k here, hx1 by a square minus ky by b square minus 1 is equal to h square by a square minus k square by b square minus 1. So minus 1 cancel. If I make if I do LCM, what I want to say here, if I take here a square b square LCM, I get what here? h b square x minus k a square y is equal to, you get here a square b square LCM, h square b square minus k square a square. So this will be cancelled. You got the equation in x and y. So this is what you got, h b square minus x minus k a square y is equal to h square b square minus k square a square. You got line equation. What is the slope of this diameter? What is the slope of the diameter? Slope x coefficient by y coefficient. So slope is equal to, here diameter slope of the diameter is equal to b square h by a square k, coefficient of this by coefficient of this. So minus cancelled out, coefficient of this minus coefficient of this by this one, so minus cancel, this is the slope. So slope you got what? b square h by a square k. If you make y subject this, so y is equal to, that is the equation of diameter. Equation of diameter is y is equal to b square by am into x. This is the equation of diameter. So this is the formula, equation of diameter is, this is derived. So last concept we have, that is asymptotes of the hyperbola. We'll discuss tomorrow, then chapter will be complete. Okay, bye.